Hello, I'm Denise Waterman for South West London Television. Welcome to our new series, Love Local London. And today, we're in Earlsfield. Now, who better to ask about Earlsfield than a young man called Daniel from Haart, the estate agent? There will, of course, be people that don't even know where Earlsfield is. So can you give us a bit of a clue?
Yeah, luckily I've got a map here, Denise, for you. So we're very close to Wimbledon tennis courts. So literally, I mean, if I was in a car, it would take me less than probably 10 minutes to get to tennis courts. Positive, you've got the River Wandle that runs through Earlsfield as well. Absolutely beautiful river. There's lots of parks. You've got the Wimbledon Park up here. You've got Wandsworth obviously up here as well. So technically where we're located, I would say, is it's sort of in between Wimbledon and Wandsworth. So many positive things you could say about Earlsfield, and it's obviously changed a lot over the years. And I think what you have noticed over the years is it's a really sort of rich area where you're getting a lot of young families now moving in the area. It's got some fantastic, obviously, primary schools, Wimbledon Park Primary, Earlsfield Park Primary School. So it's really got families moving in the area because of the schools. It's got great places to eat. It's got great bistro bars. It's just a fantastic place. Even the shopping centre down in Wandsworth now, something coming. So it's got great shopping facilities within the area as well.
Have you found there's been a real change of the type of people that have been coming to move here?
Yeah, I think you have, Denise. I think the difference I think you've noticed in the area, it's become a real family area, real community, a real safe area. So what you do get sometimes is the overspill effect, where they've overspilled into Southfields and Earlsfield. So Earlsfield has soaked that up, where you've had people come to the area. Businesses have now changed where they've noticed there's a market here. Now that's accelerated due to transport links and bars, restaurants, cafes that have changed within the area. You just jump onto the train from here and I think it's just one stop to Clapham Junction. So Clapham Junction, as you know, literally gives you access to down to the coast or into London or Sussex, Kent, wherever you want to go.
Thank you, Daniel, for giving us an overview. And thanks to Haart for sponsoring the programme. Now I'm going to go and explore Earlsfield for myself.
Thank you very much, Denise. Have a lovely day. Thank you.
There are over 11 independent cafes in Earlsfield. I've decided to pop into this one, Bean and Hop, and I'm here along with the owner, John. What is Bean and Hop all about?
Well, Bean and Hop, I hope you're finding, is a very sociable and enjoyable place to have a great cup of coffee and to peruse over 60 types of beer that we have, and a place that you can bring the family and enjoy a lovely brunch. And even Thursdays, Fridays and Saturday nights you can come for a pizza and one of our locally brewed beers. Well, being independent is really important. It's the most important thing to me. It underlines the whole business. It means that we can change. It means that we can constantly be different. One day I can decide we're going to do this, we're going to concentrate on this, this is what the customers want. If I find something interesting, I can implement it straight away. I'm here nearly every day, whereas with bigger chains, they have to go through boards, and it's more about the money-making process. For me, money is important, of course, but really it's about having good quality, interesting food, and this is a life choice. I want this to be a great, enjoyable place to come to. We've got very highly trained baristas here. They train at the roastery and they train on site. We also have different types of coffee beans, and we have different brewing techniques. So we have coffees from all over the world. So we have African coffees, South American coffees, and the way that we also brew it, we serve it differently. We pride ourselves on our single origin coffee, so from one country, one particular area, where you can really taste the profile of that coffee. And a coffee from Kenya can taste very, very different from a coffee from Brazil.
So you haven't always been a coffee shop, have you?
Originally we were a deli, a fine food deli, and this actually evolved from that, as I concentrated on the things that really I love most and customers love most, which was coffee. We do exceptional coffee that's roasted by Nude Espresso, and the beers we're doing so well. In London, is just keeping things independent and local with such we've got such great brewers in London. 75% of my beers are from London, so that's really celebrating what London's about and bringing it to Earlsfield.
So you say you have over 60 different beers?
At the moment, yes.
That is amazing.
Yeah, we've actually had more as well. And what's interesting is you can take it away or you can drink it in. So you can come for one of our pizza nights, and where else could you go and have a choice of over 60 types of beer to have with your pizza?
I don't think there's any way you can go and do that, actually. Once a month you have a pop-up evening. What's that all about?
Yeah, we have a pop-up, a fine dining evening that our executive chef has his own business, and we also get other chefs to come in. At the moment it's a fine dining 4-course meal, £35, which is exceptional value, and we have lots of wines to go with each course, which we pick here to go with each course, and it's been very, very successful. But what we like is, I think fine dining is moving away from this very kind of white, with white tabletops and all this. It's actually very kind of relaxed, sociable, and it's about the food, exactly, and not concentrating too much on all the frilliness around it. And it's been very popular, but we also have our own events as well. We have beer tasting, we get the brewers in, we get wine tasting where we get the producers in as well, and we have a Christmas fair every year where we get all the producers together in a room and people can just go around and taste all the different beers.
Well, the sounds of it, there's no need to go anywhere else. You just
exactly,
come here.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
All the needs. Yeah, exactly. We just need to. If we could be a bit bigger, that would be great. But yeah, I think it's a fun, interesting, and I enjoy it, and the staff enjoy it. So I think that really rubs off when you come in here.
Thank you very much. Well, it looks like it's a good time for me to take a break before I continue my trip along Earlsfield to find out what else is on offer. Thank you so much, John. This looks delicious, but if you want to find out a little bit more about coffee, brunch or beer, then this is the place for you to come, Bean and Hop. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, if you've got a house that you've just bought and you want to update it, then this could be the place you should come to. This is Ocean Home Designs. I'm here with Julian, who is, of course, a very important member of the team here. What is your role?
Well, I'm the designer, so I look after all the clients coming in, and I actually see their visions into reality.
Now, you can spend an absolute fortune on kitchens, can't you?
Yes, you can. You can spend pretty much anything you want to. With us, we're sort of a mid to top end range German kitchen supplier. And what we do tend to find is that where people will spend a little bit less on their kitchen going to the high street brands, you might spend a little bit more on the actual kitchen itself here, but you'll save yourself in terms of things like the actual installation costs and this sort of thing. So overall, it's really not that much more for a much better quality product. A little bit of home automation can sometimes go a long way.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of my favourites. We've got another one here where you can have an internal cutlery drawer. Very useful to keep everything very well organised. And then literally with a push of a button there, you can literally throw that back, and then you've got the ability to put all your potato mashers and your cheese graters and your frying pans under there. And right at the bottom, a nice big space to put all your dishes and your pots and that kind of thing. This is one particularly the guys are very fond of. This is one of the most sort of gadgety corners that we have. And this, I say, pulls out and again pushes straight in. Another great way to use a corner is with the carousel. That fits really snugly into the corner there, and the really clever thing being that the German engineering, as you pop it round, it closes itself. Here's another example of a great way to use space. So if I pull this out, great use of the actual internal space, and you can get a lot more in there, but also the way it presents it.
Our work surfaces. I love this white, but I would be very hesitant to even think about it. A, because the sun might come in and discolour it, or B, raspberries or some kind of juice might dye it, and then I'd be stuck with it forever. What makes this one so good?
With solid surfaces, you've got a variety of different brands, like Corian and these kind of things, the ones that people tend to hear about. They come from a medical background. So originally, hospitals and this kind of medical applications was where they were originally sort of designed. So totally non-porous, very resistant to staining, and if you do have any damage to it, for example, let's say a knife slips or whatever, You can either buff it out or you can fix it. So this is the design studio, and what I like to do is bring clients into here, and normally once they've had a little bit of a look through, this is starting to then nail down the kind of look they want for their kitchen. So whether it's matte or gloss, whether they want something that's got a bit of detail on it or something that's quite plain. And I find sort of touching and feeling, bringing things out and sort of just appreciating, I find that really helps get people's ideas flowing. Once I've got all the information from the client, I'll sit down and I'll create the room, so sketch out the walls, and then start populating it with all of the different sort of items of furniture, so all the cupboards and also all of the appliances. If you need to, move things around, you can just easily drag and drop something in, change it, and if I need to then sort of change it 10 times in a day, I can do that. And I could then have a look around and just make sure that everything else is within easy reach.
It's great to see that a local company can offer such a great service and bring everyone into the 21st century. Thank you very much, Julian. Just past the police station in Earlsfield, you will find the most colourful shop in the street. It is, of course, Bump to Baby. What have you got here, Arthur?
We have everything from strollers all the way up to bath toys. We literally have anything you would need for having a baby, all the way up to a 4 or 5-year-old.
I would be in my element looking at all these prams. I know that one looks particularly good. Tell me a bit about that one.
This is the Stocky Explorer. It's one of the more upmarket strollers that we do. It's all to do with interaction with the child. It's the tallest stroller on the market, and we sell them in here. It's one of our best sellers. It's a lovely pram. It's designed for everything from up from birth upwards, and it comes with the 2 attachments for baby up until 5 years old. A lot of people do go for the pram on looks, but it's also about functionality. It depends on your situation, how you're going to use the pram, what you're going to use it for, where you're going to use it. It really is down to sort of your personal situation. That's why the best thing to do is to have a look at each individual stroller, and we have such a wide variety here. The best thing to do is to come in and just have a look, and we've got over 35 different strollers to look at, and you can't go wrong with.
What brands as an independent store do you offer here?
In this particular store, we offer Eye Candy, Stocky, which I've just shown you, and just recently we acquired a Bugaboo contract where we offer all the Bugaboo range in this store as well as our Balham store. We also offer Silver Cross and the Portuguese make Bebecar, as well as Hawk and Baby Jogger.
Arthur, I've never met a young man that knows so much about strollers.
A lot of the time I learn a lot from the mums that come in. They tell me things about the buggies that sometimes I don't even know. But a lot of the time, the people come in and they want to know something, and I find out for myself just by looking at the buggies themselves, and obviously we get the most extensive training from the brands themselves.
So apart from pushchairs, you also do cots. Now, I've never seen one of these before. What is it?
This is a sluice pod. They've got 2 versions now. This is the newer one in front, that's why we've got 2 here. But they're bedside cribs, so they're 3-in-1. So they're designed to sit by the bed. They're great for mums that have had C-sections, just because it's easier for feeding. They don't have to get up in the night. The baby's closer to them, and it also means that they're right next to the bed, so it's just easy access for the child. You can also take the bassinet out of the actual unit itself and take it downstairs and have the baby by the settee. It's designed to accommodate everywhere around the house, really.
And they rock?
They do. They rock themselves, and then the bassinets also rock externally when they're out to come out. Yeah.
High chairs have moved on a bit as well, haven't they?
Yep. We've now got the Stocky Trip Trap, which has actually been around for a lot longer than you think, but they are a fantastic product. Every mother needs one.
What does it do?
Basically it's a 3-in-1. So you go from it's from birth up to 6 months, and then you change it for a baby set from 6 months to 36 months, and then from then it goes from 36 months for life.
Well, if I've bought my baby pram and I've got my baby cot, I'm going to need some of these things. What is all this lot?
These are mainly our post-paternity products, so we've got everything from automatic double breast pumps all the way down to sort of feeding, weaning and pots and spoons, everything you can need from teething. As well, we've got the kits over here for grooming. We've also got the Sophia Giraffe, which is a very popular teething product. It's something that everyone should have from birth. It's a very popular baby shower present, newborn present. It's fantastic for babies teething because it's got so many different corners and they can just chew into it and in their molars, and just it's something just for them to keep active and keep just chewing just to keep them occupied. Yes.
But you've got toys, you've got cuddly things, literally everything to offer. You've got wooden toys. They're quite old-fashioned, aren't they?
Hape toys, they're not, wooden isn't such old fashioned, it's just everyone prefers a wooden toy than a plastic because they last longer, they're not as brittle, and they're just heavy and they feel like a proper toy, and everyone just prefers the feel of wood.
So if you can't manage to come into the store, how else can people access your products?
Bumps to Baby has a fantastic brand new online store where you can view every single product that we have in store online, and a 360 view of the product as well. And we have a brilliant overnight delivery service with UPS, and we ship all the way through to America. All around the world we can ship overnight. And the best part about it is if you're going into labour early or something, we can deliver everything to the hospital. We have that kind of ability to do so, which we have done for quite a few of our customers in the past.
Thank you very much, Arthur. Who'd have thought there was such a great hidden gem right on our doorstep? This is the Central London Golf Centre, just next door to Burntwood School in Earlsfield, SW17. I'm here with Nick, who's got a very important role here. What's your job?
I'm one of the golf professionals down here.
And how long have you been here?
I've been here now for 8 years.
But the club's been here a lot longer.
It's been here for 23.
23 years. I've lived in this area for over 13 and I didn't even know it was here.
You're not the first person to say that, I have to say. We've had many people come down who said exactly the same thing.
Well, that's exactly why we're doing Love Local London, so we can all find out exactly what is on our doorstep. If you're looking for a little bit of activity, what better place to come? A nice stroll round a full 9-hole golf course.
It is indeed, that's right. Yeah, we've got 4 par 4s and 5 par 3s. So yeah, a full 9-hole course.
I don't actually know what any of that means yet, but no doubt you will teach me.
I certainly will.
Now, I understand you're going to show me how to hit a few balls round the corner.
I certainly am. We've got a 14-bay driving range just around there, so I'm going to take you around and show you a few tips. Right, Denise, so just for today, what I'm just going to do is just going to give you the very, very basics. So I'm going to show you how to hold the club to start with. I'm going to show you how to stand correctly, get you in the right sort of ball position. And then from there, what we're going to do, right posture as well. I'm just going to give you like a little sort of half swing, and then we'll go from there. So we've got the interlocking grip there. Okay, brilliant. There. Just bend your knees ever so slightly. Okay, so very good posture there, I have to say. Super posture. So, and then as we're taking the club back, just imagine the ball being in the middle of the golf club. Just imagine looking down. Just going to get you just to hinge your wrist ever so slightly. So we're getting to, can you see that little L-shaped position? And then from there, just imagine like you're pulling a chain. So you're pulling back through the ball, and then hinging back through to that position there, yeah? Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
There we go, that's great. Getting better.
Now I'm a qualified golfer. What else is here?
We've got loads of juniors that come down each year. We've got the summer camps, Easter camps and so forth. We have the after schools. So in that sort of fact, we are very, very busy. It's very much of a beginner centre as well. So we get a lot of people starting for the first time. As you know, you don't need to be a member down here, which is superb.
There's also facilities here for functions, and there's a bar.
Yeah, we do. We have a very, very big function suite through there. So we have a lot of parties down here, a lot of weddings and stuff like that. So yeah, it's absolutely superb. We cater for pretty much everything. That's, oh God, wine as well. That's right. Yeah, if you like a glass of red wine, we're more than welcome to actually serve it on the range as well.
But even if you're not a member, you can come along and enjoy whatever's here.
You can indeed. That's right. Yeah, we welcome anybody down here. So yeah, you don't have to be a member. Anybody's welcome.
Thank you very much, Nick. But the light is fading and I'm afraid I've got another appointment. And it just happens to be in a bar. So I've got to go and have a drink. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you. It's been great having the opportunity to see just what's on offer here in Earlsfield as the first of our reports for Love Local London. But where better to end up than here in Bar 366, along with Eduardo, who's the owner of this very eclectic bar, And if you've never been here, you've got to pop in. It's very interesting. What do you offer here? Breakfast, lunch?
We open at 8 in the morning, Mondays to Sundays, and we have breakfast in the mornings. We have paninis, we have coffees, teas, and then we have a period which we adapted again for as the cocktail bar for nighttime. We also have live entertainment on Thursdays as well. Amazing musicians, Robin Bargery as well. He used to play with Amy Winehouse, the winner from the Voice in Spain. So it's a really nice atmosphere. It's more like a jam, local. Everyone gets involved. And Fridays and Saturdays we have DJs from 8 until 2 in the morning.
That really is a surprise because most places shut at 11, well, all the bars do, well, the pubs. So how have you managed to get such a late license?
Well, you know what, to be honest, we inherited the license and we've been working very carefully not to lose it. So you can find, we're the latest one in the area as well. But that is the only Fridays and Saturdays.
Right. And what kind of people come in the bar?
Oh, it's lovely people. We love our customers. Earlsfield is such a beautiful area. Everyone is young professionals. Our market as well is probably 25 to 45 years old of age. And it's just a crowd as well that everybody knows each other, everyone talks to each other, everyone gets involved. And it's such a lovely people. We're lucky to be here.
So people come in and you can come in by yourself and you wouldn't feel uncomfortable. You'd still feel very comfortable.
Oh, yes,
here.
of course. Our staff as well is fantastic, so super friendly as well. So even if you come on your own, I'm sure you'll have a great chat with one of the bartenders.
Now tell me about this decoration because I would love to have a house that looked like this.
Mine actually looks a little bit as well, and we like to consider ourselves as an experimental bar, cocktail bar. We like to give our guests, besides the other cocktails and the spirits and all the cafe in the mornings as well, something for them to say, oh, hold on, I mean, was that picture over there on the other side, and then that plant wasn't there, like these tools wasn't here. So yeah, it's all part of the same experience.
But it's really crazy. I mean, you've got the menu on the ceiling.
On the ceiling, yeah. All the cocktails on the menu, actually, they're all the ones that we've done through the years. So then it's like encyclopedia, yes, of memory of drinks.
But your real menus come in the form of a newspaper.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that is the menu for the whole bar.
That's the menu for the whole bar, and the other one as well in St. John's Hill.
Okay.
And people love it as well just to kind of read the newspaper.
I suppose if they're here alone, it gives them something to do as well.
Exactly.
We've got a couple of your drinks here. Just explain what you've got.
This one here is the Old Fashioned, which is one of the classic cocktails. It's been for 100 years. We make our sugar syrup with Muscovado dark sugar, which is organic, homemade vanilla pots and coffee syrup, and then we blend it. It's a blend of 3 different whiskies, Baker 7, Woodford Reserve, and Alaya Craig, and as well our homemade ice and dehydrated orange. And the one you've got, Denise, it's called a 50 shaker, and as well we make our own chipotle syrup. It's got homemade bitters, beetroot as well, shrub, which is a mixture between vinegar, sugar, and cooked beetroot. A few other liqueurs as well, which are organic, blueberry liqueur and lemon juice.
Thank you, Eduardo. Well, I've had a great day here in Earlsfield. There is so much to see, and what better place to end up than here at Bar 366. Please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future reports for Love Local London. I'm Denise Waterman, and you've been watching South West London Television.